Well, hello.
Sorry, I had to tweet it out. Yeah, where we was left off at how damn it, we were talking about white liberals.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about how white liberals cared more about uh old racist white man's dog than they actually cared about learning the history of black
Oh yeah,
people
yeah,
and what
yeah,
they
yeah,
want to do in this
yeah.
country.
Because if you look at the history of white liberals, that's what I was saying. The history of white liberals will show you that none of them actually care about, you know what I'm saying, real like reparations, legislation, anything like that. When it comes to real black lives, they don't give a fuck, but they will show, you know what I'm saying, call the main society for a dog. You know what I'm saying? But they will walk over the same black homeless man, you know what I'm saying, that they gentrified his neighborhood. They'll walk over him and call the main society for the dog. And we don't like we don't even have to go back in history. We can look at this right now, even with PETA and all these organizations that they have billions of dollars that white liberals put billions of dollars into for animals, and not to say that animals aren't important. Yes, animals are important, but we are human fucking beings. But then again, we are human beings to us. That's how we look at each other. That's how we treat each other. That's not how they treat us. That's not how they look at us. This is why they want the police in our neighborhoods. This is why they want all these fucking laws on our fucking lives and in our communities, because we are animals, but not the animals that they would like, unless we are spitting that shit for Bernie Sanders. Then we're animals, but we become pets to them. Now we become pets and we say what they want to say and they pat us on our head when we do a good job. That's how white liberals look at us, like animals, until we start saying what they want to hear. Then they treat us like pets every fucking time. And when you turn around and you bite their ass, they're ready to put you down. They're ready to dox you. They're ready to do any and everything it takes to bring you down, to shut you up. Welcome back, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, but not yet. Getting everything set up. Getting everything set up, Lewis.
I I just I'm so tired of having to take white people's crumbs
Yeah.
and make excellence out of it. That's
Right.
all black people have done since we started, existing in this country and existing in this space, existing in this world, is taking whatever is given to us and turning it into excellence, into knowledge, into culture, into an experience,
Yes.
And us being in this country, us building this country's culture in the way that we've built it, if you actually value us as a body of people, then you needed to dismantle police violence and the violence of incarceration in our fucking neighborhoods. Like, period. The safest neighborhoods do not have more police. They have more resources. They have more
Yes.
programs. They have more money, more schools, more funding. Not more people with guns. So it's just humanize me. Don't patronize me. Don't fucking act like I'm stupid. Like, we all know. And again, from Joe Biden clearly showing us today, as he tweeted about his stupid ass dog on Juneteenth, and as there are ICE detention camps right now that people are doing slave labor in, and the fact that every California fucking license plate has been made in California jails. And guess what? 1 out of 5 black men can expect to be incarcerated in California. Joe Biden is literally overseeing slavery still to this day. So does it surprise me that Joe Biden isn't actually taking this holiday seriously? And the meaning behind this holiday seriously? No, of course not, because he doesn't even take our lives and our bodies seriously through his policies and through his budgets. Budgets show their priorities. Policies show your priority. And clearly his priority is to criminalize as many black people as he can and get away with it.
Because he can. And this is why he was rewarded with the presidency, because of what he has done to indigenous people, what he have done to black, brown, poor people, people across borders that we would never get to see because he was responsible for millions of their deaths, millions, generational hurt. This is why he is rewarded with this presidency, and you wouldn't uh all of them, all of them, all of them think like this. Some of them just have good game. Some of them just know how to play us. Some of them know how to infiltrate the left, you should say. And for us to even uh, put as much energy behind Bernie Sanders as we did is to show us that we have a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying? When we dealing with politics and politicians, because if we was actually serious about anything, we would have been actually fighting for it before we asked for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't ask for anything and you know this is a fight. Why is you coming to a fight with your hands out? Why don't you come into a fight with you know what I'm saying, with negotiations? Like this is not a negotiation, this is a demand. And if you don't give us what we want, we just gonna burn this bitch down. We either burn this bitch down or we stop everything from moving. We educate our labor movements, you know what I'm saying, the people in these unions, all this shit. We are the 99%. We are the people. And this is why they knock niggas like me and Afeni off, because you know what I'm saying, one mind can change, you know what I'm saying, millions. One voice can spark uh, uh brains in many revolutionaries that, you know what I'm saying, that never even thought like this. And this is one thing that they don't want is us speaking up, not only for black people, but for people, period. You know what I'm saying? People that's not sold out by any corporations. But yeah. Yeah.
You know, and it's just black people already get criminalized for so much. You know, me being an activist, being out here, um, I have gotten criminalized multiple times for just fighting for my right to exist, for fighting for other people's right to exist. You
Mhm.
know, but we can live in a country where the number one theft could be wage theft, and these corporations could literally be robbing us motherfucking blind. And a lot of those people that are being taken advantage of by those systems are black people,
Mhm.
are brown people, are indigenous people, undocumented people. So they are building their economy. They're constantly building their economy on the backs of people that they do not feel are worthy of humanity.
Yeah.
And if I can, you know, do anything in this life, I can fight for my fucking humanity because I already know that I have it. I know that
Yeah.
I'm a human. I know that I deserve freedom. I was born free. Your white man's paperwork, your fucking laws and legislation aren't going to fucking tell me whether I'm free or not. I'm going to
Right.
continue to act real free.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
But I just want you to get the fuck out of my way. Period. Get out of the way. On days like this, get out of the way. Like if there's anything that white people can do, you know, for a holiday like Juneteenth, actually start talking about race and not in that scary fucking pussy ass way in which y'all don't feel like, you know, it has anything to do with you. Talk about race, have those conversations, see what your role is in white supremacy. Because I'm pretty sure if you think about it hard enough, you can find an experience, a day, a time in your life in which you upheld white supremacy or were just an outright white supremacist. I'm
Or
sure.
you was or you got away with some shit, you was privileged enough to, you know what I'm saying? Like we know. We know, and you know, motherfucker. Don't play dumb. You know what I'm saying? And don't give me that white guilt shit. I don't want you to have white guilt. I just want you to teach. Teach what you know. Stop being fucking scared. You know what I'm saying? Stop being scared, man, of what your racist uncles and cousins might think. Oh, fucking well. These people are cowards in real life. And even if, you know what I'm saying, they are, you know what I'm saying, the redneck type with all them guns or whatever, they ain't gonna shoot you. They ain't gonna shoot you. They probably gonna disown your ass, but that's something that you should have been dead to them. Because it says a lot about you when you say, oh, I have racist family members. Do you still hang around them? You know what I'm saying? And if you do, that says a lot about you. And that just goes back to what Afeni was just saying, that, you know, hanging around them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You know.
It's just, again, I'm not necessarily worried about conservatives not
Right,
agreeing
right.
with me on every single, you know, talking point, not on every single policy. Like, if white conservatives want to be racist and scared, that is, really your business. I'm tired of your racism and your fear affecting my life,
Yeah,
though, through your policies, through the people that you elect, through the fact that you strip my voting rights away.
yeah,
And your racism and your fear has allowed for a system to literally strip the value from Black people while they continue to commodify our ideas and continue to commodify our culture and
yeah,
steal from us and pretend like we did not build everything that you see that is grand in this country.
yeah,
Like, we are not asking for symbolism. We are not asking for performance. If I wanted somebody to fucking entertain me and perform for me, I'll go fucking watch a Beyonce concert or one of those motherfuckers. I'm
right.
not here to be performed for or entertained. I want real structural change. I want to dismantle police and state violence. I want to dismantle American imperialism. I want to make a safer and more secure world for the Black and indigenous people that live in it. Because white people, for too long, have been setting it up into their favor. And the problem is they don't have a community mindset. This
Right.
hyper individualistic fucking attitude that white people and white supremacy has, you know, put on us, it is not survivable.
Yep.
There's never been a civilization before this modern bullshit in which that was survivable.
I mean, you can look at capitalism in America and how it fails every 10 years. You know what I'm saying? This is the white man's playbook. This is how they're supposed to live. This individual, this shit, it fails every time. No matter how we try to clean it up, no matter how many times we bail out these organizations, these corporations, it's going to fail because it sucks. What people used to say, who's that had that saying? I think that was Thatcher or something, who had said the problem with socialism is you run out of other people's money. Like, what? I'm like, well, the thing with communism is people become disposable after they get too old. You run out of people labor. You know what I'm saying? Or people get fed up of working slave fucking wages. You know what I'm saying?
I just, I don't know. I'm ready to get to a point in which we can actually be honest about this country because, Joe Biden can call everybody and their mother a terrorist, but he cannot utter the words white supremacy out of his mouth. He cannot be honest. And, every liberal fucking news station for the past fucking 5 months has been playing January 6th over and over and over again on television. Like, we really give a fuck. Like,
Right.
that's not everything that this country is embodied in
Yes.
an incident that has been preceded by other incidents just like it.
Yeah.
White violence and white terrorism has been a thing. So you're telling me that you can't acknowledge the real danger of white supremacy and racism. You can't acknowledge the real danger of policing. You can't acknowledge the real danger of incarceration and of capitalism and the way that it exploits people.
Yep.
But you can fucking sign a bullshit piece of paper that says that Juneteenth, all the slaves are free. When the 13th Amendment literally has a loophole in it, which
Yes.
you can still literally be enslaved in this country, and millions of
Yes.
people are working for slave wages, putting out our fires all over the country and doing all types of different bullshit. But they want us to give a fuck about Juneteenth, about it being a federal holiday. This is a day of celebration for Black people again, yes, because we struggle, we fight, we revolt, and we change shit.
And we
We
didn't need the
continuously
government.
change.
We didn't need the government to tell us this. Just like we didn't need the government to tell us to say the word nigga or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you can say it if you want, but watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's our word. We didn't need any approval. We was celebrating Juneteenth before it was a national holiday. We didn't need the government to make it a national holiday, and that's really what made me just like, you know what? I was only celebrating 2 holidays anyway. Fuck it. I guess I'm gonna just cut this one off because it just take off all the funk. You know what I'm saying? Take off all the realness and everything that it stand for. People didn't stand for, and you got these fucking coons on TV singing fucking Negro spirituals with these fucking crackers on the fucking TV, and I'm looking like, is these motherfuckers serious?
Not the house niggas. Not the house niggas.
Yeah, these house niggas, and then they got liberals saying, "Oh well, look, this black guy, bruh. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck he believes, or bro, no. He don't talk for my community. Do you know where he lives? What his house look like? You know what I'm saying? What his neighbors look like? If his neighbors don't look like me and my neighbors, then shut the fuck up. Straight up. Cause I'm tired of these motherfuckers. The black caucus out here turning over like bitches. Like bitches. Joe Biden told them niggas, I told y'all weren't getting shit in the first place. I ran on restoring the soul of the nation. And what they do?
And that
They
meant
sit here
working with the
singing
racists.
Negro spirituals. Man, please. Man, these niggas.
I definitely think we should definitely pull up the video of, the man that spoke up against the critical race theory at I think it looked like a school PTA meeting. Can we pull that up real fast?
Oh yeah. Hopefully the computer don't crash on our ass.
Y'all need to see this. Y'all need to see it. When we say the enemies are truly the ones that look like us, or they say they are us.
Chameleon.
They are truly the enemies.
I'm muted. It's muted, Jay.
We're all down to suppress. How do I have two medical degrees? When you talk about critical race theory, which is pretty much going to be teaching kids how to hate each other, how to dislike each other, that's pretty much, I don't care what say, it's pretty much what it's going to all come down to. You're going to deliberately teach kids, this white kid right here got it better than you because he's white? You're going to purposely tell a white kid, oh, the black people are all down to suppress. How do I have two medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed? How did I get, first of all, time out. We've only got 5 minutes now. 5 minutes. Hustle my butt off to get through college. You gonna tell me somebody that look like all y'all white?
Look at this nigga.
Are you serious? Not one white person ever came to me and say, well, son, you're never gonna be able to get nowhere because you know the black people. But guess what? What's thinking about this whole thing is what's right now is already something I do in my community right now to speak out against stuff because black folks are getting told by other black folks. Oh, you know you ain't gonna be able to do nothing out there in the world because them white folks ain't gonna let you get no. Oh, you know you're not gonna be able to do it here because you know the white man will keep you down. Well, how did I get where I am right now? If some white man kept me down, how am I now directing over folks that look just like you guys in this room right now? How? What kept me down? What oppressed me? I work for myself from off the streets to where I am right now. You gonna sit here and tell me this lie of critical race theory? This the reason why black folks can't get ahead because of white folks? Are you kidding me? This is what we come to now. I can't believe we've been talking about this right now. The last thing I'm going to say right here is something that's crazy. Martin Luther King said he wanted his kids to grow up in a world where they are judged by the contents of their what? Their character, not their skin. If they let this stuff go right now, it is absolutely going the complete reverse of what he's doing. So when February comes, don't talk about Martin Luther King. When February comes, don't talk about Black History Month. Y'all going to sit there and just be on his grave with this nonsense? That's exactly what's about to happen. Lastly, we are talking about our kids. We are talking about our children. What's so sickening about me, I love the Discovery Channel. You will see that on the Discovery Channel, animals will put their lives on the line to protect their children from danger. Nobody want to get to the heart of the matter, get to the meat of the matter, get to the moral of the story. It all comes down to it. The person that's going to be suffering from this, the one's going to be hurt from this, is the kids. 10 years from now, if this stuff goes on, whose fault is it going to be? Whose fault is it going to be? Who are we going to look back on and blame for this? Because this is stuff we're talking about right now. This stuff is going on right now. I do this stuff on a daily basis. I'm in the hood. I'm in the communities. I'm out there with folks in their face. I've been doing stuff since I was 18 years old, talking to black folks. And you know what? Wow. None of them are buying this nonsense. Wow. None of them are. But if you want to implement this into the school system, I guarantee you to the day that I die, I'm going to be the very person right there debunking stuff, tearing stuff down, letting them know they can do exactly what I did and get exactly where I am by putting themselves to work and getting there. And ain't not one white person ever don't keep any of them from getting there. So the CRT stuff, BS.
Okay, first of all, let's just start with the fact that 5.4% of doctors in America are black people. 2.6% of them are black men. Let that sink in. So this same black man that is preaching all this, oh, I had my boots and I pulled myself up by the bootstraps. Sir, you are a part of a
This nigga is
2%
Candace Owens' brother.
minority.
This Candace Owens' brother. This is Candace Owens' brother. Literally, no, this is her brother. And the comparisons truly show. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes,
The coonery
he's
runs in
sitting
the
here
family.
tap dancing in a room full of white people, trying to make them feel better about how they you know what I'm saying, privileged off of this capitalist society, how they keep us down at the same time. You know what I'm saying? How they don't like, I don't know, man. This nigga, first of all, hold on. Go back to this nigga. Go back to that picture, Jay. Go back to that picture, man. I gotta see this nigga one more time, man, because he kind of, he a tap dancer. Dude. It don't matter what you do individually. Sometimes black people do, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes black people do get a hand up in capitalism, but that doesn't make it fucking right. Nigga, what the fuck is he have to be standing around all them fucking white people? He's somewhere expensive as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That school is probably expensive as fuck. And I'm pretty sure he probably got his daddy money. That ain't got nothing to do with him being black. Nigga, you just got connections. You get the right connections, anybody can get anywhere. And I see you can get anywhere because you tap dance your way all the way through them bitches. That's how you getting your money. That's how your family make their money. They sit here and tap dance for white people to make them feel better. I ain't gotta make y'all feel better. I ain't gotta sit here and do none of that shit. I'm here to tell you reality. Yes, every last one of you benefits off of capitalism, off of this white fucking white supremacist ass fucking slave labor ass bull.